Well, 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 it looks like I was right. South Park is now a former shell of itself with lazy writing, bad satire, and unfunny jokes. Now see, I made a video about this a few weeks or months ago, if I'm not mistaken, and was blasted with hate on that video. People disliked it greatly. Ratios off the charts. People told me off and were downright nasty. But what did I do? I held on to my belief. I knew the show was ass. It was straight garbage. Ever since a few seasons ago, I think it's something we could all agree, even if people don't agree outright. It's something we can all agree the quality of the show has dropped significantly. And now here you are. You got Moon, a very popular YouTube channel here, talking about the exact same thing I did, albeit in a much more thorough and well-edited format. However, the point remains the same. What changed, however, and what surprised me was the response to the video. You know, I assume the reaction would be similar to what happened to me. You'd have these South Park fanboys jump out of the woodworks to rescue and trash the points made, and that was the case for me. But no, people in the hundreds to thousands joined in to say how right this creator is and how great his points are. So you might be saying, okay, you were right, but why make this video? Are you jealous? Yeah. In all seriousness, this video is more for me than it is for you, since it proves I had this opinion before it was mainstream and held on to it even when met with pushback. Not that it's that serious, of course. Making these types of videos in this format is very easy. It takes like an hour or two at maximum. I'm only doing this because I feel vindicated, and you know, I'm no longer a fan of the show. Anyways, I don't think the show has even made me laugh for some time now. I'm definitely going to end my coverage on this show for the time being just by reiterating that it's no longer about these wacky school children getting into wildly hilarious antics. The show no longer caters to the majority of the population as it did so creatively back in earlier seasons. The show now fails to have intelligent writing with biting satire, and now it's just instead politically boring, stale in satire, and honestly such boomer humor. The show used to put comedy first, and now they have their heads so far up their asses they're smelling all the cash they made after these lucrative streaming partner deals that they made just a few years ago. What's more sad, more than anything, is that there is an entire generation of kids that will never get hooked on or even like the show South Park, because all they're seeing, you know, like think about it, like we all watched the show when we were like in our early teens, right? And the topics were fun and relating to everyone. So as an early teen, you enjoyed the show, you laughed. But could you imagine being 13 years old now, or even a little older, right? And then you see South Park now, and all you see is Trump this, and Donald Trump that, and politics this, and satire that, and immigration policy here, integrity farms there. All of which fell flat. Just terrible garbage. The show definitely needs to end. It was fun while it lasted. They should have ended it a long time ago. I hope you guys now see this and move on to better programming, watch some better shows, and kind of get a hold of something that's like way more entertaining. Some more closing remarks. The show isn't serious. I mean, they're comedy writers. They're not brain surgeons or anything like that. It's just insulting that we can wait this long, audience members, people who anticipated the show, that they wait this long for a season to come out, and they do so with terrible wait times, only for it to be the most mid-nasty stuff. It's borderline offensive. Not offensive in any federal case. Let's not make a federal case about this, but it's the same equivalency of, say, waiting 75 minutes for a pizza at a restaurant just for on your first bite. It's the most mid-tasting pizza ever. It's like something you could have bought at a grocery store, and that's exactly what we're getting with this show. And not to mention, like, all shows in general are taking forever to come out, like years and years to come out, just for them to be lowered in quality or quantity or even both. I hope it's a trend that we don't continue to see for other programs, and that we can just watch better stuff. Things come out a little bit quicker, maybe better quality, vice versa. You know, you could sacrifice this for that. But lately, it's just been very upsetting, and I was right. I'm going to end this video saying that I was right. The show sucks. All right, y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.